I'll turn him around so he's left-handed. Look where the ball is placed. You can see the ball right there through his legs there. Right there. You can see the ball there. It's right over the middle of the chest. His weight's leaning forward. And then he's going to take a small swing, about 20-yard shot. Here. Now watch the club come through. See how the club face is still pointing at the target, right? Notice his weight's over here on his left. Or sorry, on his front foot. And his forward swing is pretty much just like his back swing. So that makes kind of sense, right? So here's more of a pitch shot, and so what I'm going to say to you, and some of this may seem a little bit boring right now, but I just want to give you the information. So a 20-yard shot, club's going to go about right here. Hands are going to be just about the top of the thigh. Right about there. 35 yards. About right here. And then coming through. Notice how his arms are sort of connected to his chest. The upper part of the arms are staying connected there.
How much of that is your back?
How much what?
How much of that is your back and how much of that is your arms?
It's more your trunk. Yeah, it's both. It's a combination. If you just connected your arms and you turned back and through, my arms and my body are moving together. This arm is always moving at the same speed as my chest. So I sort of want my hands and the center of my body to move together. Does that make sense? So you can see here, when he comes through, that club is always going to stay. Notice how the hands always stay in the center of the chest. Back here, they're in the center of the chest. Through here, they're in the center of the chest. And there's symmetry to the swing, right? I mean, he's going back to right just above the top of his hip, and then he's coming through just above the top of his hip. Even come through a little bit farther there. 50-yard shot would be about center of the chest. So center of the chest about right here. Now this one, he would be back. His left arm, right arm, sorry. His right arm would be about parallel to the ground. And then 65, you're going to have the club back here. Right about the top of the trail shoulder. So if I was hitting a 65 yard, come back to about right here.
Is that like the farthest up your arms will go? Like that?
So yeah, I mean there's one more distance and that would be a full shot and your hands would go above your trail shoulder up to about 10 o'clock. That would be for like 80. And then impact, weights on the front foot. This wrist is pointed right where you want the ball to go, and this wrist is pointed where you want. The palm of this hand is pointed right where you want the ball to go. All right. Bunker shot. Wide stance, a lot of knee flex. The ball's going to be just a little forward of the middle of the stance. You're going to hit about 2 or 3 inches behind the ball. Lower body doesn't move much. You're going to keep your weight pretty much on your front foot. It's just shoulders and arms. Lower body stays still. Head stays pretty still here. She comes through. Notice the club head passes the ball. So the club head's actually going faster than the ball. And the club face doesn't turn over in the sand. See how the club face is just pointed straight up. Alright.